Welcome to
Melanin
And
Cocktails.
We're Like a Good Cocktail. The opinions may be strong, sweet, or salty.
So stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Charlotte with Melanin and Cocktails. And tonight I'm drinking my classic limoncello. What are you girls drinking? I'll start with Christina.
hi, I'm Christina. I am actually drinking some Behringer Pink Moscato. It was a gift.
Oh, I love Moscato.
We'll just let it be a gift. It's not bad though. Sometimes you want to drink pink. Amanda, what are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking a citrus vodka, and it's Ménage à Trois. It's a citrus vodka, and I mixed it with a little lemonade and crushed ice. Very tasty.
Okay.
And Arena, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking red wine from the 19 Crimes brand, but it's just their regular red, not Snoop's Cali Red.
Okay.
I heard that one's really dry, right?
The regular one?
Snoop's.
To me, this is drier. To me, Snoop's is like kind of like right in the middle of sweet and dry. I kind of like it because it's not super sweet and it's not crazy dry. This is drier, but it's still not bad.
I haven't had any of those. I need to try them.
No?
We're talking about Snoop Dogg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's on one of those the crimes.
The 19 Crimes brand. He has the Cali Red wine.
Shout
This
out to
is the
Snoop
regular
Dogg.
red.
If you would like to, be a part of Melanin and Cocktails, let's be here for it.
Welcome.
Tamara, what are you drinking tonight?
Tonight I'm drinking a Cabernet by Unruly, so Unruly Red.
Like them.
Ooh. Shout out to Unruly Red.
Yes. They have Unruly Whites as well, so
Oh,
to the Unruly family.
the unruly colors. Anyway, so I want your guys' opinion. This past Wednesday was a historic day. Joe Biden was inaugurated, and we are here for the fashion.
Yes.
So, what were some of our favorite looks? Maybe we could start with, I sent Arena some pictures of some looks, and we can discuss. So we have, who's the first picture I sent, Arena? Sorry.
Okay, so like there was no first picture?
Oh, I'm sorry. So what is the...
What she said, if you just tell her who you want her to pull up, she'll pull up.
Okay, who? Okay, so why don't we start with our new first...
Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh, well, that's pretty. Who's she?
It's just some artist I found.
Oh, well, if she had worn that to the inauguration,
Yeah.
no one would have
Been
cared if
gorgeous.
she didn't have a face. I mean, that's
So who's first up?
First we can start with Dr. Jill Biden, the new first lady. She was wearing, and I meant to look up what the designer for everyone, but hers was like a blue, looked like sparkly tweed with maybe a velvet collar.
Can you guys see it?
Ooh, that is looking a little velvety. I
see
like
it.
that.
Yeah, it was said to have Swarovski crystals throughout the entire jacket.
Oh.
Oh.
I actually really love her mask too.
Yeah.
It's soft.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty. I like when people who are blonde wear that kind of pretty
Blue
color.
right? Yeah, blondes and blues go well together.
Next we probably have who's another one, Arena?
We have the poet laureate, Amanda Gorman.
Oh, yes. Her look, the bright yellow
Trench
Oh.
coat, would you say?
I like the yellow coat. I don't know if I'm in love with the red headband.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was at first, if it was a headband or a hat or
Me too.
just something round that she went and put over her brow. I think she probably could have gone, she definitely could have gone without it.
Yeah.
But I want to bring out how she looks so young. That black girl magic is strong with this one because her skin is impeccable. I honestly thought she was 13 or 14.
Right.
And found out later that she's 22.
Yeah.
And her
Gorgeous
poem
girl.
was beautiful. I love the coat.
I love the
I love
coat.
the coat too.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I-
here for the coat. I even love the face mask. like Amanda said, I'm not a fan of the headband, or just because I think it takes away kind of from
Yes.
the look. But, you know, Black Girl Magic, she's incredible. Love the coat.
And I love how she has a double mask on.
Right.
Like, I'm not
She's not
catching
playing.
anything.
Not taking any chances.
Oh,
The
no.
super spreader.
Not with some of the people that were up there.
Oh, definitely.
Who do we have next?
We have Barack and Michelle Obama.
Come through.
The winners of the day, in my opinion.
She is here to get Biden sworn in and fight crimes.
Fight crime.
Beautiful.
She looks like a superhero, a fierce superhero, but she looks like a superhero. So we had a discussion, a little bit of a debate. What are your guys' thoughts? Let's go.
I think she looks
absolutely
perfect.
Oh, go ahead, Christina.
Sorry, I think she looks perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. I want to know who dressed her. I want to know who did her hair. Please help
Oh,
me.
the hair is on point.
Yeah.
I thought she came to show people, hey, she ain't lost nothing. Don't let her new titles fool you.
Yeah.
I love
did a
the
really
look. I just wish she would have worn either a pencil skirt or a more tailored pant. But everything else to me was on point. The pants were, especially in the front, it's a little ill-fitting, the bagginess in the crotch area. I'm not a fan of, but she does look fabulous. She always looks fabulous. But the pencil skirt or a tailored pant would have been a lot better for me. But the hair is flawless.
Yeah, definitely. Tamara, were you going to say something?
No, I was gonna say that actually, I was gonna try to find it really quick because they had come out with the her stylist, who did her hair and makeup, and then also the stylist who had the outfit. Actually, the outfit, I believe it was originally it was either a dress or a skirt.
Right.
But what I was saying, and I forget which girl had, Christina.
Because we both
We don't
acknowledged
like
it
to
was
be-
cold.
We don't like to be cold. So I think a pantsuit is perfect for this occasion because they already had snow flurries. And you see that everyone had on gloves, well, except for Barack. He had his wife to keep his hands warm. But
Aww.
it was freezing. So pants definitely for me.
I'm in agreement with Amanda. I would have loved to see a pencil skirt. She has great legs. They're long. I think that would have been super fierce. Or a tailored pant, I think would have also been great. I love the look of like a wide leg pant, but I don't know if I love that with the trench. I usually love when you just see that and like a, maybe a tighter fitted shirt or blouse. That's more my thing. The belt, I think, also is a big statement piece. I like it. However, I think if it maybe had been kind of more sleek too, I would have preferred that. What about you, Arena?
No, I really love the belt personally. That I feel like it really sets the outfit off. I love the monochrome and I like the color itself. I agree with the pants. Like I would have picked, like you said, she has really good legs, so she can do slim pants or a pencil skirt. And I would have liked that better than I don't know what style wide leg pants that she has on. But otherwise, I like everything about it. Although when you said she looked like a superhero, I did see somebody in the comments say she looked like Nick Fury, and that was kind of funny. But I love the outfit, and I want her hair.
And the hair is
Laid.
Her stylist, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Yanae Damtu. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but yeah, she definitely slayed it. It's beautiful.
And Barack looks great too. I love the I love when a man wears a scarf, and I love winter warm clothing. The trench and the scarf. I thought that was great. What about Kamala?
Okay, so there she is.
Kamala is wearing purple, and I believe that has some type of symbolism behind it too.
Yes, I can't think of her name. Shirley Chisholm, who
Shirley-
originally, or was the first woman to run for president, or especially Black woman to run for president.
Mhm.
Yes.
I think that she wore purple often or something like that.
And also, I've heard that she's worn purple before, or
Yeah.
wore purple before because the colors red and blue together make purple, and they're really trying to get the country all on one page as opposed to how divided it is. So
Oh,
it could have been a part of it as well.
I like her gloves. I just noticed those. I don't know how I
I
feel about.
want some like leather gloves like that.
I don't know how I feel about the face mask. That looks leather. That's
Yeah, it does. I
that's a
can't
little
tell.
interesting to me.
It looks like the standard black one to me.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the surgical ones, but in black.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that probably makes more sense than her wearing a leather. What are you trying to tell us, Kamala? When I saw her get out of her car, I thought she looked very nice. I think this, to me, seemed better on film than it does on photograph.
I think this is also a horrible shot.
Yeah.
It's a very
That
horrible
pose
shot.
and everything is bad.
Yeah, because I
I'm
was.
not feeling this trench coat at all.
Yeah.
The color is beautiful, but I don't know about that coat. That just doesn't.
It's a bad angle. I need to see it from a different angle.
But I honestly, I have not to be mean, but I have seen it different angles. I think this is just what it looks like.
Like it's not the angle.
It's just not cute. Any angle, it's not cute.
What did anybody
I
see
was
what the
trying to
dress
help her.
looked
I
like?
was trying to help her.
What, Arena?
Did anybody see what the dress looked like under it? I didn't.
No.
No.
It looks like something that's probably just going to be
sheath.
like a straight,
Yeah,
sheath.
sheath dress.
Yeah, that's what
Then
I pictured too.
She's the second person with the third, because Jill Biden kind of had monochrome going on too. I thought that was interesting. Everybody wore like one color. But
Do you have Hillary Clinton? Because I think I said
Yeah,
she
I
was
do.
Hillary too. She's looks like she's channeling Prince.
Paying homage to Prince.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
boots, yeah.
I mean,
And she's famous for her pantsuits. And
yeah.
I've seen a few that I'm like, okay, Hillary, you got it going on tonight. But
yeah.
this one here, and then the jacket just looks like, it was just by the door and she just grabbed it.
Right.
Like it wasn't much thought put into it. But
No, I mean,
meanwhile, Bill is always swaggy. He come through with that pinky leg out.
I love the tie. I love his tie.
Yeah.
Very wrinkled tie or whatever. And yeah, but I'm not a fan of her look. Was there any
I
other?
do think that she at least tried. I feel like her hair is done better than usual and stuff, and she's trying to bring her eyes to the party.
I think she wore that also for symbolism. I think I also sent Laura Bush.
You did. Where do we go?
Who I always thought she was cute. And I actually like his scarf. I just want to fix it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I just want to, come on, George.
Well,
It
when he
wouldn't
first
be like
walked
him
out-
to actually be, very tailored looking.
Yeah, when he first walked out, when they were announcing everyone, the wind took it right away. He had to turn around and catch it. So
Yeah.
I think when he just got it back, he just kind of put it on whatever tags up. He didn't get that
And she
final
didn't even
check.
care to try and help him. Nothing. Look
No.
at him.
But he looks nice though. But he doesn't do justice.
No, he's dressed well.
Yeah.
He is dressed
And
well.
I like that the scarf is brown. It's like a pop of color for him.
Yeah. I think she looks very sweet. I wish we could have done a different face mask for her. Maybe one to match her coat, but I think she looks very appropriate.
Agree.
Now, I think that's it for the politicians, right?
Yes, we have their
Family members.
Families, sorry.
Yeah, we have their family.
Do you want to go to Natalie Biden?
Sure. This is Natalie
Oh, that's cute.
Biden in a pink coat.
Yeah, that's really cute because I love that collar.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the boot.
Very cute.
She looks super adorbs. I don't know if the young man next to her is one of the grandchildren, but I'm gonna say, and I like her pink gloves too. I really like that.
The more monochrome, except
Yeah.
for
And then who else do we have?
we have J-Lo.
Oh, that's the performers.
Sorry.
But that's okay.
No, I'll just go back. Sorry, everyone. Finnegan Biden.
I
Oh,
love
I loved her look.
Yeah.
I want that coat. I want all that.
Yeah. Camel is always perfect. It's a perfect monochromatic look. The gloves, the shoes, I mean, match everything. That was my favorite as far as all the grandchildren are concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came through. She looks good.
And her pant is flowy, but it looks really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It just, it all fits. And then I think we have
We have Ella and Cole Imhoff, Kamala's stepchildren.
Yes, and I know her her coat is by I'm gonna say this designer wrong. Miu Miu. Miu
Oh,
Miu.
so
Mew Mew. Yeah.
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 And so her coat definitely made a statement.
I actually love it. It's very different, but I do love it. Nobody else does, but I do.
It's something where I want to love it.
Right?
It's different, but I don't know if it's the white collar that's throwing me off.
I
Throwing
think
me
for
off.
me that was it.
It's the
Yeah.
I feel
color.
like if it was a camel or Auburn, not Auburn. but
Anything of the
Something
stripes
golden.
that's in that print, but not white.
Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, her hair, I feel like on a someone else working it could have sold it for me, but her hair looks it makes it just
It looks like she was
it's a
trying to go
different
for
vibe
some
for
baby
me.
hair or some,
yeah, finger waves or something.
finger waves. That's it.
Wait, is she an adult or is she a child?
She's a whole adult.
Oh,
I think even if they took away the collar, that would have been better.
Yeah.
And it looks
But
like
then it has
she's
shoulder
also-
pads.
I'm sorry.
But then it has shoulder pads. So I think you still want a collar, but different color.
I
And
think
that collar is part of the coat. It's not like something underneath.
it's something underneath.
Mm.
I would take away the collar. The coat itself, I think, is beautiful.
Yeah.
but I would
That's
take
what I
away the
say.
collar
Take
and
away the collar because it's just too much.
Yeah,
right.
it could have gone collarless or like a much more, muted type of a collar, not that big, huge.
And it
line
looks like she's
non-collar.
also wearing a leather face mask.
No, I have one of those. It's an KN95.
Yeah,
It's
the
the
black
black.
one.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Listen, Charlotte's like, somebody's going to put on a leather mask for
Like, there's no leather mask. And I don't really like the black leather gloves with it also.
Really?
No. I would have
Especially
liked
because
maybe
she
a
has-
brown or something.
If she had the camel like leather gloves that we saw, sorry, the other young woman with all the camel,
Right.
like that on that would be cute. Or even if you could bring out like the hues in there, like it looks like there's blue
Mhm.
or like that I don't know if that's not red. You know what I'm talking. Come on.
Like the burgundy sort of color?
Burgundy, thank you. Like if you played that up. Anyway, we've talked about her. She
Yeah.
Okay.
good for
And
her.
then-
She's great.
There was a picture of Kamala's family when she was young.
Yes, and then the nieces should be next to it. Because so we
Aw.
so they did that as a tribute to a picture of Kamala and her sister
Nice.
when
I
they were
love it.
young.
How
So this
cute.
was their inauguration look.
So these are her nieces,
These are her great nieces.
great nieces.
Yeah,
Her
Aw,
nephew's children.
They're super adorbs.
that is cute.
And I love that they paid homage to
Right? That's adorable.
And I didn't know Kamala's mother was from India. I never knew that.
yeah, her mother's from India and her father is from Jamaica and is a professor.
Right.
Her mother was a scientist or doctor.
Something like that. Yeah.
Super brainy.
Wow,
All the smarts.
that's amazing.
They're super cute.
So
You
we
guys
gotta
want to talk
move
about
on.
performers?
Hmm?
You guys want to talk about performers now?
Sure. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do the performers.
All right, Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez in Chanel.
Jennifer does no wrong in my eyes. She always looks fabulous. I love this outfit. I even love the black and white Chanel outfit she wore.
Yeah, that Burberry and not Burberry, houndstooth black and white that she had on. That was amazing.
Gorgeous.
This is pretty too, but that houndstooth just, I think that killed everybody.
Yeah. I mean, the written agreement she made, with the devil to give her, beauty and just style forever.
Mhm.
But people really don't know this, but Jennifer Lopez is 85.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
She says she's 50, but no.
Yeah.
No, it's flawless, everything about
And
her.
she says she doesn't get Botox. I don't know if I believe that, but she looks good regardless.
Yeah, I love the coat.
Yeah, the jacket's the best.
Yeah, I love the coat. I mean, she looks great.
Yeah, it's a nice outfit.
Yeah. Who's the next
Do
performer?
you have the houndstooth
Next.
outfit or no?
Huh?
the other outfit J-Lo had on that we were talking
I
about.
didn't send that.
No, I don't have that.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, look it up, viewers. It was amazing.
Yeah, look it up. I think we have Lady
Final
Gaga.
performer is Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
She always looks interesting.
She was there to usher in the
Not the interesting.
20th annual Hunger Games.
Right.
When they did that skit, I don't know if you guys saw it on Instagram, the whole skit of Michelle and Jennifer talking, and then they were saying that this is a pigeon from Brooklyn on her chest.
Oh no.
Fell out. Like this, I don't know what she was thinking. This is not my favorite. I don't like it. It's a thumbs down altogether. I hate it. It's ugly.
I did hear that the bird is a dove with an olive branch, and she wore that
A symbol of peace.
to, yeah, exactly.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Well,
What do you guys think, Christina, Arena?
Does
I
nothing.
mean, maybe I can see the dove. I think that's a nice, symbol, but it could be smaller.
Exactly.
And like
a bit.
maybe if the bottom of the dress, even if you kept the top, maybe if it was like form fitting like a mermaid,
Yeah.
or I don't know, very 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 slim sheath cut, maybe that would have made it a little bit better. I don't know.
She performed in the
I think it would've
daytime,
been-
right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she's overdressed. She's Lady Gaga, so she got to be a little extra, but
Right.
she could have still worn a more calm down skirt and then wore her giant dove as its current size and still have been Lady Gaga about it. I feel like, but bringing the whole ball gown,
But that's
skirt
Lady
is just
Gaga, though. That's what
Yeah.
she does.
That's,
It is.
yeah.
She is extra. She wore a meat dress, for goodness sake.
Right.
it's the MTV Awards. That's fine.
This is demure for her. So I mean, I really didn't expect anything less.
I think that's a good point. It's
Yeah.
like, why book Lady Gaga if you don't expect her to do something kind of extra?
He'd be worried, right?
Another performer who I didn't mention is Garth Brooks, but he wore black and a cowboy hat, so
So why?
he sounded phenomenal. But yeah. Do I have any other performers?
No, that was it. Just the poet, but we already talked about her. So next is Bernie.
So last but not least is Bernie. He stole the show. Bernie came dressed in a jacket he bought at JCPenney's when he got
Burlington Coat Factory.
for 30% off that comes on Sundays. I got a coupon from JCPenney's.
Yeah. And his gloves were handmade by a teacher. They were a gift by some recycled, yarn that she had, and she gave them to him. And so she was thrilled when she looked on TV and was like, "Oh, he's wearing my gloves."
That is so sweet. I wish we could have got him a thicker mask, maybe, though.
He needs a beanie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just all bare up there. Poor guy.
He just didn't want to be there. He had other things to do.
Well,
Clearly was over it.
my
Clearly.
husband said that he saw a meme that said, like, Bernie, like, this could have been an email.
Right.
So, do you guys want to see some of the memes
Sure.
that have been, Bernie's been a lot of places. There he is.
Oh, not with the Muppets. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen this one.
I remember him from
Yeah.
his time as
The
one of the
grumpy film critic.
the film critic.
Aw.
He's so cute.
We're moving on.
Sure. Yeah, we have several. There he is.
Wow.
Really unbothered on Splash Mountain.
Uh-huh.
It's like, it's cold.
Charlotte.
You like my Bernie impersonation?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, how could we forget him at the Red Talk
Red.
table?
Yeah.
Red Table Talk. Is that how? What's the thing?
Red table talk.
Red table
There you
talk.
go.
Mhm.
Wasn't taking her what was it?
Entanglement.
Entanglement nonsense.
Yeah, he wasn't buying it.
Yeah, there he is on the
Bus.
bus. That's how he got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got to the inauguration. Oh, and
On the
wow.
moon.
Yeah,
One
Yeah.
small.
for man. Yeah.
And I know Black people made up all these memes, didn't
They
they?
had.
You know, we are something special.
Oh,
Oh,
Where in the world?
that's where you get
The bodega, right? No?
my goodness.
I don't know.
Unless
But
it's a shop in New York, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or like bodegas in New York, you can go and buy luggage and T-shirts and batteries and
get your phone charger.
yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Oh, and we'll remember him in the classic Monet
Oh
painting.
gosh, you gotta look for him though.
Mhm.
Josh, what?
He looks so tranquil there.
He does.
Yeah, it's beautiful. He's a little French on his mother's side.
My favorite is this one.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah, remember him there. Yeah. He had his eyes, blacked out.
Okay, where's this picture from? I have no idea.
Kendrick Lamar's album cover.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is that it?
No, I have two more.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Good one. He's like, I'm
I
hoping
want
Ty
this
doesn't talk
one.
to me. He's like, I don't want to hear your story.
Forrest is like, well, I'm
I
done.
don't want your chocolate, kid.
I don't want your chocolate. He's like, let me tell you about life. Socialized medicine.
And the last one is this. This one was good too.
Aww.
Oh my goodness.
Remember him on the Golden Girls. Classic.
Yes. Fits
Shout
right
out
in.
to Bernie. He stayed warm.
And I love the one with him and Beyonce. I put that on our
Yes.
IG page, Melanin Cocktails.
Mhm.
Check us out.
unbothered.
Y'all can go to Melanin Cocktails to see that one.
Yeah.
And that is all.
So, girls, I have a question for you. Mostly to my single friends here, or married, So
Your
when
life.
no judgment. So when a relationship or when you're talking to someone and it's not, you do not want things to progress, how do you handle it? Do you have the conversation with that person or do you ghost them? Amanda.
No, Irena first.
Oh, Irena.
On me first. I absolutely am team let them know. I think ghosting is horrible and cowardly and never the way to go. I think that is horrible. It's disrespectful. I think it hurts people more than just telling them. Like, even if it's something I didn't want to hear, I'd have more respect for you. Just tell me, and then I have a reason. But just disappearing and leaving the person with what did I do wrong, all these what ifs, all this stuff, that's just terrible. It's like,
Can you
have
give us
some,
an example, Lorena?
huh?
Can you give us an example
Of what?
of what you would say? Be like,
I mean, it depends on the reason why, but
what if
I
you're
don't
just not
like
into
you.
him?
Exactly. You're not getting a good vibe.
I would just be like, I just don't think our chemistry is right, or I don't think that.
But why?
Why? I mean, chemistry is either there or it isn't,
I have
chemistry for
you.
And so it would depend on the reason why. But I believe in being honest with people, and that's how I want somebody to deal with me. Because I've had people disappear on me before and other stuff. I don't like it. I think it's terrible. So.
But you've had guys disappear on you that you were talking to, like
Talking, not dating, but talking to you.
but getting to know, like you guys were interested in each other, or you were interested in him, and he just ghosted you.
Stop. Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah.
Right.
And what platform was this? Like Instagram or just text
Facebook.
messaging or what? Huh?
It was Facebook messaging mostly.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, Amanda, now you can tell us your life.
For me, it depends. I will ghost you, but it depends. So I say this, like, I know there's someone who is interested in me, and I'm not interested in him, and he pursues me very hard in the DMs. And I've explained to him, I'm not interested. He asked for my phone number. I'm like, no, I really don't want to give you my number. And he'll keep trying and keep trying. And I'm at the point where I'm no longer respond.
Yeah.
I've gotten ghost on him because he won't go away.
But that's not ghosting. You told him, I'm not interested in you.
Well, yeah, I told him, but he continues to DM me. So I just don't even respond anymore. So that's not
on him.
Right.
Or
He's gonna work for Steve Urkel.
So
So
you eventually get Laura.
I just stopped responding to him. But if it was somebody that we were talking and interested in one another, and then I was kind of like, I'm not feeling him anymore, I would definitely do what Irena said. I will explain to him. We'll have a conversation about it. I won't just leave him high and dry. Definitely. I think ghosting somebody is very disrespectful, especially if you had kind of a dialogue going between the two of you.
Right.
And you just up and disappear. Yeah, that's rude.
Because I mean, if you've ever been the recipient of that, you remember like the time and place, walking in the rain,
Really, Charlotte? Okay.
looking at your phone, like what? What did I do? And then sometimes it's like when I don't know if you guys have went through this, but thinking back on, previous relationships I've had where I've been ghosted. And then I think like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And then when I really think about it, I'm like, it wasn't all that.
Yeah.
Like I made it way bigger
Mm-hmm.
than really what it was. It wasn't, whatever. What do you guys think, Tamara, Christina?
Christina, you want to go first?
I will go first then. First off, I didn't know that sometimes you don't like the guy back. What? That's an option? I don't think I've ever ghosted anyone. I was ghosted once. It was when I feel like it was first starting. And it was really sad.
One of the pioneers of ghosting.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was like, it never happened before. Like I'm not saying,
Yeah, of course.
but I had never. And so we were having great conversation. We went out and we ate a good meal. Like there was no reason for him to just
Yeah,
like
so
disappear.
y'all were like in it. Okay.
And it sucks because you are like trying to like rewind, where could it have gone? Like our last conversation was a real conversation and then you went away. So ghosting, I'm very anti ghosting.
Yeah.
Be polite and actually sit down like Irena and Amanda said. However, I just start to not like you. And then you annoy me. And then I just kind of be a little not nice. I'm not proud of this behavior. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm off the
So
market.
you don't
now.
ghost them. You just become really mean to them till they run away crying into the woods.
Exactly. I let them
Okay.
see that maybe they should go.
Yeah.
I have a problem with confrontation and and sometimes being honest with conversation. So it's just like, I don't even do like that. I'm busy. It's just like, just let them talk.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to move.
What'd you say?
But not
Sometimes you just have to move.
Change your name.
Just left the country.
A new job in Peru. I can't. The way that my
Well,
long.
you hear the Spanish accent that she has. So she used to live in Ecuador.
Yeah.
Now she's here with us in the States.
So yeah, I never really even gave it thought that like you could just like stop talking to somebody. And then I was ghosted and I realized that that's not nice. But also I will say that it's more mature to actually tell the person this isn't working for me than to just figure it out on their own. Tamara, your thoughts?
Well, it's been many moons for me because I've been married forever. But back in my day, before there was social media and those types of ways of communicating with someone, it was only the telephone, landlines, and cell phones as well. But I would try to basically act really disinterested in hopes that they would be like, okay, she's not into me, I'm backing out. But if that didn't happen and I was, immature, 19 through 21, I'm just going to ghost you. And, let's watch the phone ring and not call back. When I do pick up the phone, I'll go ahead and then, remember you can block phone calls. But this one guy, I guess he was at work and they had various lines. So while he tried calling on the first line and it was like, oh, this number is no longer accepting calls. He calls from another line and I pick up like, hello.
Why'd you block my number?
And he's like, did you block my phone number? Because I tried calling on the other line and it was like, this phone number is no longer accepting calls. I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
You'd be like, Verizon be playing.
Yeah, like that darn Verizon. So yeah, but I mean, if I were like a single woman now and it got to the point where I didn't want to continue getting to know someone, I definitely be like, hey, you know what? That's a lie. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably be the same scared, young lady that I was back then. But I would try not to, because yes, I have been ghosted, and that mess hurts. That mess hurts. You feel, and you don't know what went wrong. If you said something, if you did something, if you just like somebody else, tell me. All the unanswered questions can hurt your feelings. So no ghosting.
And real quick, not to steal from you, Charlotte, your chance, but I think that a little bit, at least for me and Tamora, boys can be mean sometimes when you're honest with them or whatnot. And like, the little PSA, like some dudes don't take rejection good, even like just me not acknowledging you telling me to smile or turning around or whatever, or answering if I have a man on the street can go bad for women sometimes. So I feel like that's kind of always in my head. So that's why it's like, just fall out of love and then this will all be over.
Oh, I mean, I think that's kind of a deep conversation too about, kind of the added, not pressure, but added fear that we as women have of sometimes men do not take rejection well. I remember one time I broke up with someone and he portrayed to me that he felt really bad. I don't know. I don't remember if he cried, but it was bad. And I remember like thinking to myself, like, oh my God, like I might have made a horrible mistake. I talked to him the next day and it was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, oh, that was it. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Back on out. It's gonna back on out.
But yeah. I mean, I think I have the same feeling that you guys all have. I think, of course, the mature adult thing to do is to have a conversation with someone. But, in my experience, when I was single and I, acted like I was disinterested with somebody, it was really because I was.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really hard for me to fake,
And they picked up on that?
Yeah, for the most part. But then, this is a horrible. I have a story.
Okay.
So I think I've told you guys this.
Call it.
I think I've told you guys this story before. I went to a girlfriend's party, and there was a guy there, and he had a big Hummer. This is what, the 2000s. So I guess that was a cool car back then. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, the next day he called me because my girlfriend had given him my number, and I'm like, how'd you get this number? And he was like, oh, your friend gave it to me. And I was like, okay, yeah. So yeah, we kind of had conversations, and he was like, do you ever just go to Las Vegas for lunch?
Told me that.
You remember that? Yeah.
I didn't know about the Hummer, but I've heard the question from.
And I was like, oh yeah, all the time. Yeah. And he was like, oh yeah, well, that's what I do. Well, anyway, to make a long story short, I found out that this dude was actually homeless, and he was
Homeless with a Hummer? Did he live in a Hummer?
I don't know why he couldn't trade it in. And he was a really big guy. So I guess that's why he couldn't really fit in the Hummer, like to sleep in. But he was, yeah.
Oh my God.
So I remember
Being homeless is not funny.
turn in the
He
story.
needs to focus on himself and not
So
be
you're
trying to
faking the front like you're just going to Vegas for lunch. That's hilarious.
But I remember being kind of mad at my girlfriend because I was just like, you're the one who knew him. Like, and you gave him my number.
go. Might as well go to lunch in Vegas.
Be your own friends.
Be your own people, right? And so I remember, like, he kept calling. And then at that time, not to bring down the mood, but my grandmother was dying. So, of course, I was really sad. And I know, sorry.
Jeez.
But anyway, I remember I was in the hospital and he called me and I literally was like, it's a really bad time for me now. And I never get like that, with people. So I was just like, I can't with you anymore. And I don't know what he's doing now.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Exactly. You're fine in your
Don't think
home.
about it.
He's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Fly to Vegas for lunches.
You're right. I'm in the same Hummer.
Charlotte, you have the best stories. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You got a story for everything.
Segment. Yeah. A weekly story time with Charlotte.
We need that story time with
incorporate
Charlotte.
that. Story time with Charlotte. We can incorporate that. Sit on my lap.
I don't
Well,
know.
anyway.
I've never been ghosted. I've been told it's not gonna work out, but not ghosted. That sucks.
Well, I guess you'd hang out with like really mature people. Whatevs.
Yeah.
Not
You
really.
know how to pick them.
Right?
Clearly, I don't.
Nah, it's not fun. But I mean, it's not fun to ghost people because
Doing fine.
I always feel bad when I heard
He's
somebody
doing
feeling.
okay.
I say, ladies, do what
Or
you have to
any
do.
resentment at all.
Say it again, Charlotte.
No, I say, ladies, do what you have to do to stay in a safe, healthy relationship. And if it doesn't work for you, let them know. And if they still don't get the hit, like several of Amanda's dudes, then
I don't have several dudes. I just have.
well, I'm not saying you have them, but there are men who would like to pursue a relationship with you, Amanda.
Several of
And-
her pursuers.
Well, I think I told you guys about the one recently, but I can't say it on air, but
Oh,
he's, how do I say
Say it
it
on air?
in code?
Okay.
Okay, so the one that was on Zoom with us, I don't know if I can say that. That'll give it away too.
our listeners want to know.
With so many people.
You've intrigued them.
Well, he was asking me to be his girlfriend.
Hmm.
And I was like, well, we've never even met in person. Like, you really want me to be your girlfriend? And, he wanted me to be a stepmom and all that good stuff.
Mm.
Okay, hold on. For people listening and watching, so none of the two gentlemen who've been on Zoom with us, she's
Wait,
talking
wait
about
a
someone
minute.
that we
Oh,
for.
good.
That's
I was
completely
thinking-
different.
Wait, what?
Nothing having to do with melanin and cocktails.
Right. You said one of the guys. So anyone listening's like, Jeff? Lafayette, Jeff?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that too.
And I'm doing the math too. And I'm like, oh, this is not who she's talking about at
So
all.
you feel like being stepmom. I was like, huh?
No.
Right?
no, my bad. No,
So somebody that Melanin and Cocktails ladies have met before we even met you guys. Thanks again for listening. So continue, Amanda.
yes, this is not anybody that's been on our podcast. This was just like a friends getting together on Zoom. And he asked me to be his girlfriend. And I was like, well, we've actually never met in person. That's not going to happen. That's a little too much for me personally. But he's no longer
Oh, yeah, that technicality. How do you
Eligible.
He's not someone she can talk to anymore. Wink, wink.
Yeah. You guys know him though.
He was a ladies' man.
Really, Christy? He was.
Ooh.
He was asking me to be his girlfriend, and then he had a girlfriend, and then he was talking
Plus one.
yeah, thank you. Plus one. And then he was in love with somebody else still. So he was in like a whole big entanglement.
Don't
That's called an entanglement.
That's a serious entanglement. You guys know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
His name, but
The one that the other gentleman callers were jealous of that on Zoom that time.
Oh,
remember, and he got off Zoom and he was like, I'll talk to you one-on-one because your friends are
he was
me.
walking his dog.
Yeah.
That's not a euphemism.
I just texted around.
No, not a euphemism.
He literally had a little dog.
Yeah, it was a cute little doggy.
Okay. Well, I mean, bye.
Bye. Yeah.
Good for you. Keep up. Hope-
Yeah. So that's what I'm just, you can't rush into anything.
No, you really can't. And especially with long distance, it's,
And I know this is going off topic. I'm just so wishy-washy about relationships. One minute I'm like, oh, I want to be married. I want to be in a relationship. And then tomorrow I'm like, I enjoy being single.
Right.
So, I don't know. I don't know what I want. I think it's going to it's going to have to really be a special man to take me off the market because I'm just.
And if any special men are listening, Amanda's cell phone number is 1
Or you can just email us at melanin
okay,
at
better yet.
gmail.com.
Better yet.
Pictures are mandatory.
Mandatory.
and we all have to look at them and judge them. Girl code.
Listeners, have you ever had any issues with ghosting, or are you a professional ghoster? And do you feel like it's not really a bad thing to do to somebody?
Oh,
Please
no.
let us know
Oh.
in our Instagram or soon to come Twitter.
Yes. One day we're gonna start tweeting.
Yes.
Twit-
Yeah, stand by for that. It's gonna be awesome.
Twittering.
Guys, are we?
I think we died down enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this has been Melanin Cocktails. Ooh, you guys, stay tuned next week because we're gonna have really good discussions. One discussion is if anybody follows The Bachelorette, Claire, the oldest bachelorette to ever grace Bachelor Nation.
My
Old
gosh.
is, 39.
Oh,
What am I?
No, I'm saying that as
It's about to be a
If
7-year-old or something.
anybody watched The Bachelorette, that was literally what they would say every 5 minutes. And if you didn't know, Claire's the oldest one.
wow.
But Claire found her love, Dale, who she pursued quite fervently. Excuse me, can't talk. And after 2 months of dating, it doesn't work. They broke up. So that's going to lead into our discussion of what do you guys think? Should women pursue men? Or should we let men be the hunter and gatherers and pursue women? I know that might be an outdated topic, but we are who we are.
We're here for it either way.
So, and then the next topic is going to be, when is it time to bring up past things in a relationship? And also, when should you introduce your kids to them? Are your kids cute? Will that run the guy away?
What?
He'll be like, no. I said, stay in the attic, Timmy.
Oh, no.
I joke. But thank you so much for listening to Melanin and Cocktails.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Melanin and Cocktails.
Thanks for sipping with us.
How do we know they've been sipping?
Oh, they've been sipping.
However you enjoyed us, please follow us at Twitter and Instagram at Melanin Cocktails, and like us on YouTube at Melanin and Cocktails. Have a great rest of your day.